Another day, another grind, and we have here Mr. McNuggets on the Wood Elves and Scarbrand the Exiled on Ogre Kingdoms. And Scarbrand Chan is kind of, I would almost say now the favorite. I don't know how this went, but these are the semifinals. So one of those guys is going into the finals, and we have already. Let's get into the action. So we have the ogres and slaughtermaster over here, couple of lead belchers and some iron, a lot of iron fists, right? Like ogre bulls iron fists. And I guess this is going to be interesting because another spellweaver setup plus nice shots by the waste stalkers. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, that's some forbidden tech here that I learned. Nice snipes from downtown. It's like Steph Curry shooting those. And we have, that's interesting. We have wild riders in the woods. That's great. And they're moving out now. And I guess that I would say that the elves have the advantage when it comes to range. So they can shoot into all those units, soften them up, and do a great job of, use the shooting as much as possible. So, yeah, the ogres have to move in. They are a little bit in the disadvantage for now. And those Gnoblod trappers, when they make it, they are probably already down. But we also have some lead belchers. I'm really I'm curious what will happen with those because, wow, those ogre bulls are running them down here. Wow. So Deepwood scouts have to run, and now there is the protection with the cavalry. Over here, this cavalry is going down, and there is a cast with the Flock of Doom. That was crucial and not so bad. They can run away, as I can see, right? They're expendable units, so, you know. And now Wild Riders jumping into those lead belchers. I guess when McNuggets can shut them off, right? They're probably, there is a good chance that he could win. Nice snipes again. Those snipes are, wow, they're really nice. That's almost like a Luminar. And over here, the Gnoblars are getting crunched. The Spellweaver, what does the Spellweaver do? I don't know. But right now, we have Ogre Bulls going into the Glade Guard. Glade Guard has to move away. And I guess that is a crucial mean engagement here. Getting surrounded by those big old maul swingers over here. That's kind of good here. Parking those wild riders, sorry, over here. Maybe get into those lead belchers. But this flank, the right flank, is kind of breaking down, and that is not good for the wood elves over here. So a lot of units broken, running away. Nice Pit of Shades again, deleting those Nobblers a little bit. Right flank still left flank still standing. That's really good to see, but I don't know. Nice back engage into those lead belchers, but they could shoot, and that is huge damage over here. They don't care if there's a couple of riders tickling their backs. Maybe they need it. And yes, that is the action over here. Those cavalry units are now trying to help the lead belchers, even though the lead belchers are getting, they're confident, the wild riders, but now breaking. That is a little bit sad, to be honest. Um, is it enough? I don't know, because now those big old nobblers are going in. All those big belly ogres trying to find their target and move into them. The Waste Stalkers, I would say they did a great job of trying to snipe the Lord, but he's still there. So now another Pit of Shades going down, deleting those units over here. Wow, that was great. What is going on here? Oh, we have a cast, I guess. Oh, that's a frenzy is going down, I guess. And the cavalry, it seems like this fight is over. There are more ogre troops than wood elves, and the wood elves need just a lot of damage to fight those yeah, fatty chunky dudes, right? So let's fast forward, because I assume this game is probably over. The Spellweavers trying to get into a couple of fights, maybe get into the Sled Belchers over here and shut them down. Yep. Oh, he's going down. Wow, that was a nice clawy attack. I don't know if you can say that, but there's another one going down. That's like, those attacks are great. 2 units down, but they're still shooting in. Whoa, that is unfortunate whatsoever. And oh, this Pit of Shades, unfortunately, really tickling the ground. Nothing great. Let's zoom out and see how it works here. It's more green than red. There is more green than red, and I will fast forward over here, and I guess this fight is over. But guys, this was a great match. Let's check the statistics over here. Those lead belchers, yeah, they did good damage to units, killing a lot of them. Otherwise, I would say the elite cavalry, wow, great job. The meat shields, of course, they were great to soak up damage. I wonder, and that's the thing, I never get those numbers with kills. Like, look at that. I guess, well, the Pit of Shades probably did the most work, but this time I would assume those Deepwood Scouts didn't do a great job. Not like last time. So yeah, let's get into the next match. So we are here in the second match, and Mr. McNuggets on the dwarves, going with a lot of a lot of artillery, couple of supporting rifle shots, and Skybrand is on the Tomb Kings, and also he is going for a broad artillery ranged unit type of army. And yeah, let's get into it. I guess without any spoiling, I guess that Tomb Kings are going with Cetra on the nice Sphinx here. I would call it Swings. That looks great. That thing is just amazing. And now looking down on the horizon, walking here. On the other side, the dwarves, they can stay here and try to shoot into those backlines of the Tomb Kings. Let's fast forward a little bit until those armies arrive. Yeah, you can see this is really bad, and unfortunately really smart by Scarbrand to hide behind those little foresty areas here. On the other side, we have Nakar horsemen. They will probably try to flank and shoot into or jump into the Thunderers. The artillery is shooting in, not bad whatsoever. And we have another skeleton horseman unit left and right. That's interesting. Ushapti moving in. moving to the front. We have the Screaming Skull Catapults taking position. And I guess now it's really gonna be the fight of protection over here at the dwarves side, and then kind of striking and trying to flank those dwarves by the Tomb Kings. Oh, we have a great shot over here. So now those Thunderers, they have to move, right? And let's fast forward again, because those Thunderers, right? They have a problem. They're getting sniped by the catapults. Well, snipe is probably the wrong word, but they have shields, so it's not so bad. But 90 range, they ooh, damage is nice, really nice shooting there. And the other flank is looking to overwhelm the enemy. So the dwarves right now, Ogrim, I think it seems like Ogrim should be like a, what is he? Melee expert. Okay, so I thought he would be a artillery expert, but now Cetra went somehow, I don't know, looked like teleported in, and now that is bad. I have to say that is bad, because those dwarves also got a little bit of damage into their backs, and now the horsemen going into the bolt throwers. So the bolt throwers have a hard time now to shoot and do damage, and I guess that those are offline now. Over here, the cannons are still online. They have a higher range, I would assume, than 380 to where is it, to 440. So yeah, that I don't know, probably those experienced players know better what to focus with those cannons. And Cetra is trying to get into the next cannon unit, plus those horsemen are going in, and I think that's history, like the Egyptian culture. Well, not Egyptian, but you know, the ancient Egypt culture. Over here, dwarf warriors trying to get into the front line to the Ushabti, I guess. Ushabti great bows. Those Longbeards fighting the chaff units over here. And I have to say, Scarbrand did a great job when it comes to flanking the dwarf player. We have now, I guess, healing going on, right? Regeneration, yes, another regeneration. That is good for the Tomb King player. And as it seems, those dwarf warriors can't really engage into the Ushabti great bows, because there is a summon of Ushabti and they can hold them down. It's really amazing how those short-legged units can outrun a couple of those skeletons whatsoever. And that is also a very good strategy of Scarbrand. He is moving those Ushabti away and picking those units, those dwarf warriors, apart with his other units. Over here, one catapult. I guess that the catapults of the players over here, of those Tomb Kings, they have nice value, and it seems like Cetra is still not down, so wrecked havoc here in the backlines, and there is nothing the dwarf player could really do. And I guess that comes also to the Nakar warriors, who, well, they are slicing those giant slayers up somehow. Dwarf warriors can't really protect those, and the giant slayers are running away. here is a nice Nekar Horseman unit, still trying to run, but I guess disintegration is kicking in and they are gone. So now you can see that those skeleton warriors are disintegrating. But will it be enough? Because you can see the dwarf players still can't really run down those long distant units, and I think we can fast forward over here and finally realize that Mr. Ungrim won't be successful this time, and unfortunately Mr. McNuggets, also a really cool guy, helpful, and he sees that his dwarves can't outmaneuver the Tomb Kings. There's a little bit of, yeah, back and forth over here, but it immediately gets a little bit apparent that the Tomb Kings having more units? I don't know. It takes long. Those sturdy dwarf warriors are kind of doing the best they can over here, but I don't know if that's enough now to engage into the other side, because, well, maybe Ungrim can do... No, Ungrim is probably taken down here by the Nekar warriors, etc. There's not enough support to fight those back. Let's see, there is another unit of Ushapti coming here. I don't see anything happening that could save the dwarves, and now everything is running. Ugrim is probably also going down, and there it is. So a 204 Scarbrand, who is clearly the favorite here and kind of excels the skill level of us, probably. So let's get into those units here. I have to say those skull catapults could use a little bit of a accuracy training, but they were still distracting enough. So Nuggets had to engage into them, what helped the Tomb Kings to, yeah, pick apart the backline. The bolt throwers, they couldn't get really anything going, and unfortunately Thunderers really low efficiency over here. I would say that those Giant Slayers survived long enough to have a value. And over here, wow, the Car Warriors did pick apart the Dwarves. Probably really smart to think about it, because when you come with Dwarves, they're sturdy, so you need damage, and the Cav was only there to finally engage into the backline. So congratulations for Scarbrand. He is now in the finals and will meet one of those guys that, well, did end up in the losers bracket. But for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea